the One Page Wonder done in the brown paper. This is the last One Page Wonder tutorial. I'm just putting on the pretty much the first layer of paint here. And it's just a little bit of acrylics mixed up. I've already applied the hair conditioner to the paper, and it dried last night. Speaking of last night, we did not get to go out to eat. We were getting ready to actually come in and get showered up and all that good stuff. And wouldn't you know, my Samanis started hatching. So, it turned out to be a good thing because we had a terrible storm roll through here. And I'd have been in a rush to try to get back home to make sure that the incubator and all that good stuff still had power and all that good stuff. So, next weekend, people that are buying a number of the Samanis should be here, so that's out of the question. When will we get to go out to eat? I don't know. But it wasn't a total loss. We got to, we ordered some crawfish and brought them home. So, that's what we did. Watched it rain yet again. And this is just some acrylic paints. I have a little bit of the metallics mixed in. So if it looks a little bit more sparkly, that's why. And I kind of just wet it a little bit and then come over with the paint. I just wet it so paint goes on a little bit smooth. And you can do that. You can use inks. You can use any kind of type of paint or coloring. I'm out of red. I was actually hoping to leave the house yesterday, so I was going to stop at the store, pick up a little bit of red. And I thought about maybe using a little bit of the food coloring to change the color of this paint. But I started thinking, you know, I got that pearl stuff, which is what's giving it that little glitzy shine here. A metallic paint. It's these. Available at Wally World. There's a color in here called Saffron. It's this one. It's more of a copper color. It's absolutely beautiful. And I mixed that with just a little bit of what they call real brown. This one. And got what you see here. Of course, mine is, I wanted to do a little bit of red in it, but I think we'd be fine. I think this is going to actually do my little journal better. You know, as far as the inside there is concerned. And I've already done this side, and you can see I got some spaces and places, and it's got all kinds of different type of this and that and character coming along. So let me smooth this out just a little bit. And I think one coat's going to do me. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm also going to be, at the same time, so everything matches, I'm going to be doing the little pockets that will be added on to the inside and outside of my little book here. And I don't think I'm going to have to go for a round 2 as far as coloring is concerned here. This will be getting, it might get a little bit of ink on it, just to bring out more of those wrinkles. And then it's going to be a color that you can barely tell that it's there. Francois agrees. I don't have any handy right here, but I'll just, you know, do a little bit here, there, everywhere, and give it a little bit more detail. I'm going to go put this up. Now, the 2 pieces I have for the strap, you know what? Let me go ahead while I'm doing this, because I'm thinking the one, I'm going to go ahead and do both of them right quick, because I think the one that I'm going to use to go around the book Should probably be kind of leather looking too. The one for that's going to hold that, you know, it could be anything. But I'm just going to go ahead and since I'm already got everything mixed together, I am going to put all this on, call it good. And then once this dries, I'm going to get my pages. I think I'm going to use the coffee dyed. And for my coffee dye, what I do is I usually use what's left over from a morning brew. And I'll put it in a small pot and simmer it for a little while. I would say reduce by half, but a lot of people don't know what that means. Just simmer it until, I don't know, you know, it strengthens it. You can also add some instant coffee to that while it's good and hot. You can add a lot of instant coffee to it. And then once it's dry, once it's done, turn it off. I get a cookie sheet. I put my papers or put the coffee in the sheet, and then I dip my papers front and back, and I let them drip just a little bit, and then I lay them flat on another sheet or on a rack or on the rack in the oven itself, and I let them dry undisturbed until, you know, and it doesn't take long. Every once in a while, if I'm in a rush, I will turn the oven on to the lowest temperature, which is like 170, and keep an eye on them. And they get real dry real fast. You know, it's all depending on what you want. Now, some of the effects, like say if you want the edges of your paper to be darker, you'll have to actually let the air do it. And this paper here with the green on the edge, that was where I just put the paper in the stuff and let it wick the moisture up through the paper, and as it dried, it kept just until, you know, it was completely dry, and all that coloring wicked to the edges. Looks fantastic. It's a great effect too if you're using the food coloring too. Okay, so I grabbed a piece of some of the coffee dyed, and I want it to go like this. However, to get the lines to run, however, it fits better if I want to conserve paper like this, and then fold it over, and then I should get 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. Or it is to go this way so that the lines are horizontal. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 maybe. So either way, I guess we'll do 3 this way because I really do want the lines of this. Let's see, line it up. And this was just a regular piece of copy paper, and I did it in the same process I just described to you. The morning's brew in a pot, let it simmer a little while. I'll get some of the water out and coffee in. Let's see, I would probably just fold this up. Find our spot. All right, and then those 3. All right, and I'm gonna make this just a smidgen smaller than the paper bag because I don't want it to interfere or be rubbing up against any of the other papers. We have those left over. I have these left over. This might make a good thing for in here. There's 3 of them. Okay. And then let me cut that edge. It's kind of annoying me there. Half and half in. Then it's just a matter of figuring out how you want these in your book over there. Copy the last page. This might be the first one. Yeah. Go ahead and get you bolted up. Trim any kind of silliness you may have going on. There. There we go. Okay. I like it. Okay. And then that leaves me with these, which most likely will end up as another little book in here somewhere. Let's see here. And go in here. Can do every other page in the coffee dye. And we can even do this in a different color. It'll save it for a different section of the book. Okay, and then that, I think I'm going to sew mine in. However, if you want it, you know, you can glue them together, you can tape them, however you want to do it.